Hey, what's going on, everyone? Check out this Ford 2023 HD all-wheel drive Ford Transit. Got a 6-inch lift, van compass suspension, KO2 off-road tires. Got a porch light for nighttime. Got ditch lights that light it up even more. Security cameras on all 4 sides. Got the Fiamma F45S manual awning, so you never have to worry about the electric cutting out on you. It'll always work as long as you got elbow grease. Windows, scoops, which make it longer in the bed for tall people like me. I'm 6'3 3/4 and I fit in there head to toe very comfortably. Coming around to the back, got lots to show back here. We have an outdoor shower. There is a shower inside. We'll show you that when we go inside, but we have an outdoor shower if you want to take a shower out back here. When you want to go off the grid for a long time, extended periods, we have an additional fridge. This is an Iceco fridge freezer. We always kept it in freezer mode, and I used to keep a lot of meat packed in here and frozen pizzas, corn dogs, things like that for when you go off grid for long stays. You just have extra food storage capability. We also have over about 1,000 amp hours, just over 1,000 amp hours of battery back there. We also have a bug screen. This rolls down. This rolls down. It can also be used as blackout. Up top here, we have a pull-up bar, or you can use it for other things. I'll show you how strong and durable it is. It fits my weight. I'm 245 pounds. Works well. You can hang a shower curtain up there, wetsuit, anything like that. It also goes back in, and you use some pins to put it back in. Slides right back in, and you pop the 2 pins in. 3 cameras. You have a backup camera, a rear view digital camera, and security camera. The security cameras, like I said, are 360 degrees with over 2 terabytes of storage, so you can have up to 4 or 5 months worth of 24 hours a day security camera recordings. You can also link it to the internet and check on it when you're out to dinner or something, and look inside, check on the dog, make sure no one's outside messing with your van. Back here on this back door, we have Avatar off-road boost box with the crown up top. We have Max tracks that are lockable, so no one can steal your Max tracks. Got 2 of those. Up here with the crown, able to get 2 5-gallon gas cans, which gives you an extra 10 gallons. You can either use for the van, or you can use for a generator. Back here, we housed a Westinghouse iGen 2550 generator. Pretty small, fits in there, easy to pull out. If you're a guy or a girl, doesn't matter. Pull it out. You can hook it to shore power, recharge your batteries. You can recharge the batteries while you're driving. It has a DC to DC charger. There's also 500 watts of solar on top. Inside here, we kept things like our snow socks. Never had to use them because the KO2s were phenomenal with the 4-wheel drive. It did amazing. I mean, we had snow up to the bumper and we never got stuck. So never had to use them, but they're there if you need them. We got Anderson leveling jacks. Anytime we're at a weird angle, we just put them under the tires and drove up onto them. Made it super easy. Got a little hand chainsaw if you need to cut some branches out of the way. Of course, you have hoses to help fill up. The water fill up is here. So it is a gravity fill. Just open this up, put the hose right in there. And I believe it's almost 40 gallons. This holds a gallon. This will run all through the night. It has eco mode. Bringing it around to the side, here's another scoop to make it longer in the bed. It's a queen size bed. You have shore power, standard 30 amp shore power there for if you want to be at a campground. A ladder to get to the top to clean the solar panels. Once we go inside, we'll show you there's a skylight, max air fan, and a 12-volt air conditioner. On the side here, I don't know if you can see it or not, we got Starlink. That'll come with it too. Ditch lights on every side along with the security cameras. Even got a Wii boost to boost cell signal. Also has the digital entry code, and if you have the Ford mobile app, you can turn it on while you're out at the restaurant. Say you're in a snowy city, you can turn the van on from the restaurant, cut the heat on, all kinds of cool things like that. Beautiful KO2 off-road tires we already shown, and nice all black rims. Now let's go inside and show you the inside. Beautiful, beautiful Baltic birch, butcher block countertops. Making our way in here. Got a couch for people to sit down and hang out on. Me and my wife were both able to fit in here. Well, this is a lagoon table, so it moves around. We would set it up to where we could both sit right here and eat and look out. Or if you're just one person, you can use this area lagoon table to set it up to do work. There's also, both of these chairs spin around and they're adjustable. This is the 2023 Ford Transit. These are seat covers, but underneath of these is also still the original leather in great condition. Actually, never really been used. Have the big display screen, that's touch screen. Up here we have multiple switches. This is the left ditch light, right ditch light, front big light bar, rear ditch light. This is the gray tank dump. So you hit this switch and it empties out your gray tank. And then we also have it wired to where if you want to hook up a bumper, bar light, or winch, that's already pre-wired. Beautiful Baltic birch cabinets. Inside you have your Wii Boost hookup, already ready, set up. You got this really cool, my wife wanted a full mirror for the ladies. This comes out, can move around. She used this a lot on the road. Inside we have cameras set up. So one here and one here. So you have a security camera that can kind of help show if you're ever in a vehicle crash. You know, they're able to get the footage and prove whatever you need to prove. Also, if you have an animal, what we use this one for is it looks down to this area and you can check on your dog. There's a little dog house if you want to make it. Now, this doesn't have to be a dog house area. You can also use it for laundry if you wanted to. You can throw your dirty clothes in there. You could really use it for whatever you wanted to. It does come with a Webasto gas heater. And that's plumbed through to the van's gas tank, so you don't have to fill up multiple gas tanks. You just fill up your van, and it's plumbed to where it stops at a quarter tank of gas, so you never have to worry about your gas heater burning up all your gas and you don't have enough gas to get back to a gas station to refill. We have a shower and restroom. This is the separate, and the urine tank is plumbed through to the gray tank. And for the separate, it's not composting. It's just you pull the bag out, toss it at any gas station, dumpster, wherever you find on the road. Beautiful butcher block countertops, extra space here to do some cooking. Induction cooktop. Remember, we got that over 1,000 amp hours of battery, so that's going to last quite a few days. Here we have two TVs in here. This is the first one. So this one will move around, and you can move it to if you're seating in the front, or if you're sitting on the couch here. Also, you can kind of get a look at these security cameras. You can see all three sides of the van. So if you're sitting inside and you're boondocking somewhere and you're trying to cook, you know, and you hear this weird bump outside, you don't have to open the door and be standing there staring someone in the face in an awkward situation. You can just take a look at the cameras and see what's going on out there. Lots of drawer space. Have a decent sized sink. This here is for water, drinking water. And there's a little blue light that comes on that tells you your filter's good. I think they last a little over a year, maybe a year and a half. And when it starts to go bad, it'll let you know. You have lights here. These are dimmable lights. You just press and hold. And then all the other LEDs. LEDs underneath. LEDs underneath here. Lights up top. Light in the bathroom. And then in the back, we have lights that you touch and hold, and you make them brighter, darker. They also have blue light. Press and hold, and it'll dim. Dims down pretty good, too. Also, right here, you can see we have three ways of looking at the camera. I had this installed specifically for if I'm watching TV on this TV inside the bedroom area and I'm watching a movie, I don't want to have to change my movie to see what that bump was or sound was that we heard outside. And my wife was one of those who'd be like, what was that sound? So I don't want to change my John Wayne movie. So I had this installed to where she could just hit a little button on the monitor and see whatever that noise was. 9 times out of 10, it was usually a trash truck emptying a dumpster, and that's what that loud bang was. But it's peace of mind. Lets you know what's going on outside the vehicle without having to open up any blinds or windows. Here back in the bedroom area, we've got a 12-volt air conditioner. That thing would get so cold. It's the Dometic RTX. Got a sound bar to really give you that theater feel to it. All of these are space if you want to put clothes or shoes. You can see here, got the marine grade that they use in boats. Also, this is a little hidden feature no one knows about. Fingerprint hidden cabinet. If you want to hide your valuables, we would keep our passports and money and iPads, laptops, camera gear. We would keep it all in this hidden area here that you couldn't see. We have an air fryer. I think it's a convection oven and air fryer. I'd have to ask my wife. She knows more about the air fryer than I do. Swing around here if you can. Got all our gauges up here. Got the 500 watts of solar up top. Got a skylight hatch right there to let a breeze in. Has the blackout on it. Then it also has the bug screen on it. Pull it down. Lets a lot of natural light in the morning. If you want, you shut the blackout and it stays nice and dark, but having that natural light just we really enjoyed helping us wake up in the morning. We have the isotherm fridge and with the small freezer in there. Has a pretty small freezer, which is why I was a big proponent of the deep freezer in the garage. That deep freezer allowed us to go to Costco while on the road. We would hit tons of Costcos all around the nation and be able to stock up on meats and things like that. We have, here I'll show you the inside of that. Whew. Nice and cold. It's pretty much brand new. We have our freshwater tank, which, like I said, I think it's almost 40 gallons. The gray tank, I believe, is 14 gallons, 16 gallons, something like that. And that's for your sink, your shower, and the urine tank. So it's all kind of tied into one. And that's up front is the switch. You hit that switch and it automatically drains the gray tank. Water pump, cell booster, drain heater, gray tank heater, battery heater, toilet fan. A toilet fan runs 24 hours a day. We never really turned it off, but you can turn it off for whatever reasons you need to. Toilet fan always stays on. And this is a switch down by the freezer, and this is the fridge switch. Up top here you have some space to put things like spices and whatnot. Here, this switch is where we had the internet ran to and the surround sound bar. So if you wanted to cut off the Starlink so it's not burning up all your power, you just hit that switch there. Hot water tank is 4 gallons. You can press this button and it starts heating up your hot water tank, and you can put it on a timer. Say you just want a little bit of hot water to wash your face in the morning or at night, or you just needed about 10 minutes of hot water to wash your dishes. You just tell it how long you want the hot water heater to cut on for, and that way you don't forget to turn it off and you're burning up all your battery power. I think that's everything. I don't think I'm forgetting too much here. Oh, got the Max Air fan, 12 volt AC, beautiful floors. These floors are amazing. Nautilus style shower curtain there. These are custom made partitions. These are 3 layers thick on a track. So you just pull these off, and there's Velcro and magnets to close it to completely black it out. It also comes with these magnetic blackouts for all the windows. We have one for the side window here, the side window there. Both windows in the back and the scoops. And then I showed you in the back the one that rolls down to black out that. We also have blackouts for the front as well that comes with it. And I think at this point there's only about 28,000 miles on the van. So we'll leave a link in the description how you guys can reach out to us and let us know if you're interested in it. Thank you.